Now is our time to relinquish the human and to acknowledge the divine. Now is our time to open your heart, connect it to your mind, and infuse it with all things that are divine. Now is our time. So let us remember and let us recall and let us eternally sustain within our consciousness that the presence of God is here. The presence of God, it is now. The presence of God, it is fully operative within you, within me, and within us. So won't you breathe? Breathe deeply and rhythmically. Breathe consciously and continuously. And as you inhale that sacred breath, recognize that you're inhaling the very substance of God. Recognize that you're inhaling the very presence of God. And as you exhale, let go of anything that would retard your progress. Let go of everything. And allow yourself to be in this space and in this place at this time. Breathe. And as you inhale, let us step back from the future. Breathe deeply and rhythmically, and as you inhale, let us come forward from the past. Open your heart and be in this space, this expanded moment of now. Be in this place of ever-sustaining awareness. Be in the consciousness of the ever-presence of God. Now is our time. So I'm going to ask you to breathe deeply and surrender to your divinity completely. I'm going to ask you to let go of all concerns for yesterday, any thoughts about tomorrow, and just be here right now. I'm going to ask you to be fully present in the throne room of your divine and magnificent being. As you allow yourself to be present, sense, feel, and recognize the very essence of God. Sense, feel, and recognize the very presence of God. And it's something that you just allow, you just permit it, you surrender to it. Set no parameters on it. And you're just being. You're just being fully present within your divinity. You're just being in the full awareness of God. Now is our time. So the words that I want you to know, to acknowledge always are these: that glory is always due Father, Mother, God. And glory is always unto me. Won't you acknowledge it? Won't you accept it? Will you allow it? Allow the glory of the divine magnificence that is the essence of your being to flow into your awareness. And continue to breathe and continue to surrender completely. words I want you to know. The words I want you to acknowledge are these. Father, Mother, God, I am here. Breathe that in. Allow it within your being. Allow the full presence and the full power and the full force of your consciousness to be here now. And the words are these. Father, Mother, God, I am here. And you just being. You're just being in the glorious radiance of your divine and magnificent being. You're just being. You're just being in the full awareness of your ever-expanding consciousness. You're just being. You're just being completely present within your divinity, within your beingness. And you're flowing with constant and continuous essence of all that is. So I'm going to ask you to breathe deeply and let go of separation completely. I'm going to ask you to breathe deeply and to be one. Breathe. And the words I want you to know and to acknowledge are these. I am one. And allow the oneness to be revealed in your consciousness. Allow the fluidity of your awareness to be expressed within your experience. Allow the emergence, the unity, and the oneness of all things to emanate from within you. And continue to breathe. And the words of these. I am one. And allow the unfoldment of your divinity. Allow the essence of your being. Allow the illumination of your awareness. Allow the full presence of Father, Mother, God at your point of consciousness. Breathe and open more completely. Breathe and expand your sacred heart. Breathe and be in the center of all things that are divine. And you're just breathing and you're just being and you're unified and all. And it is from this space and it is from this place. It is from this ever-expanding awareness of one that you emerge into the individuality of your identity as one. You emerge as one of many. So breathe and allow it. Breathe and come forward in your consciousness. Breathe and step forward in your divinity. Breathe and come forward in the light. One with the Christ and one as the Christ. Breathe and come forward in limitless consciousness. Come forward in infinite being. Come forward in limitless awareness. And just feel, know, and allow the presence of God to move within you at your point of consciousness. To move within you at your point of oneness. And you continue to emerge within your divinity. You continue to emerge within your holy consciousness. You continue to emerge with a consciousness of limitlessness, infiniteness, and ongoingness of being. And now, the words I want you to know, the words I want you to acknowledge within your consciousness are these. I am whole. And breathe that in, won't you? Breathe it in into the full awareness of your being. Breathe it into the limitlessness of your consciousness. Breathe it into the far reaches of your awareness. I am the consciousness of one. And allow that to be revealed to your awareness. Allow the fullness of that to enter your space. And now you're just pure being, you're just ever expanding light. And you know that your consciousness permeates and penetrates all spaces, through all places, beyond all time. And you are the essence of all things divine. And gently and softly within your being, the words I want you to know in this radiance, the words I want you to understand in the glory of your magnificence are these. Notice the glory, notice the magnificence. And the words are these. Glory be unto me, for I am one. Now feel the totality of oneness. Feel the limitlessness of oneness. Be the awareness of oneness. And breathe. Be boundless within your being. Just free-flowing consciousness. Be limitless within your awareness. Your primary cause. Be infinite within your being. Your primal substance. And so breathe in deeply and breathe in rhythmically and know that all things respond to your divinity. Know that everything responds to your consciousness. Know that all things respond to your holiness, and you're just being. Feel the glory of all that I am. Be the light of all that I am. Be the essence of all that I am. Breathe in and be one. And I'm going to ask you to emerge from this holy space of oneness. I'm going to ask you to emerge in a space and a place of poise and power and balance. I'm going to ask you to emerge within your consciousness as the holy child of God. I'm going to ask you to breathe. And as you take in another sacred breath, I want you to bring your physical atomic structure into your consciousness. Allow your body into your awareness. And allow it to be filled with the essence of your divinity. Allow it to be submerged in the totality of your light. Allow it to be transformed in the awareness of your magnificence. Let this consciousness, let this awareness and this light, let it permeate, let it penetrate, let it saturate every cell, every muscle, and every tissue. Every electron, every neutron, and every proton. Let it be fused in your divinity. Let it be submerged and emanate from your light. Let it be sustained by your holiness. And you're just breathing in the full presence of your physical atomic structure. You're breathing into every cell and every muscle and every tissue. And all is restored. All is whole and all is healed. All is one. Breathe and take a refreshing breath and let the glory of God emanate from within you. Breathe and allow the glory of God to emerge from you. Breathe and allow your divinity to be expressed as you. And now all things are quickened into who and what you are. And the words I want you to know in this space, in this place, are these. I am. Forward in consciousness now, as you allow your awareness to return to this space and to this place, I'm going to ask you to maintain your divinity, to retain your holiness, to be the ever-expanding light of your divine and magnificent awareness, to be the glory of God in every space, in every place, throughout and beyond all time. Be as you were created. Be you, now and always, divine. Breathe deeply, and let the glory of God emerge from within you. Let the joy of God be sustained through you. Let the peace of God be expanded by you. Let the radiance of God be delivered from you. Glory be unto you always, for you are and I am the holy child of God. So be it. It is done. It is sustained, and it is ever expanding. It is always present. It is always now. It is what you are and what I am. So when you're ready, and when you choose to, allow yourself to be in this space, at this place, at this time. You are now, as always, always divine.
to give you